Hi, welcome back to Sideninehomestead. So today I am going to be showing you how to make sous vide egg bites. And you're like, what the heck did she just say? So you know they sell those little egg bite things at like Starbucks or places like that where it's just almost kind of like an omelet, but it's just in an individual little, I don't know what you'd even call them. They're almost like little egg meatballs or something. But anyway, you can make those at home. So I'm going to be using my trusty Instant Pot. And Instant Pot has tons of little accessories you can get. I don't really have any of them except for these because I like the idea of having these to be able to make them yourself. So they'll come out just shaped just like that, flat on the top. And the nice thing with the Instant Pot is you can stack them. So you can do 2 sets at once. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today. All right, we're gonna start with our farm fresh eggs. So I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. I do this every time I make these and I can never remember how many eggs I use. Doesn't matter because I'm probably gonna do a double batch. So 4 of those trays. So I'm just gonna start, oh, that was a mess. Cracking eggs. The fun thing when you have chickens, sometimes you get these crazy eggs. So this is your standard egg. This is what you get. Look at the size of that. We were laughing. We're like, it's almost like it came from the rooster. I mean, it's ginormous. So we're going to crack that one open. It may be a double yolk. We'll see. It's like a duck egg. Huge. Like, you can see in comparison. Like, we can't even close the container because it's so big. So, let's see what happens in there. Yep, double yolker. Wow.
Can you imagine passing that?
No, that's what I kept saying when we first found it. I was like, they must have been screaming. Now they all, if you have chickens or know anything about chickens, they have what people call the egg song. So whenever they lay their egg, they all make the same like repetitive sound and like a little song that they do. I can't imagine for that one. It would be like not a pleasant song. Okay, so I have, I think like 16 eggs in here, something like that. I'm just gonna whip these up, break up those yolks, just like you would for like scrambled eggs. All right, so next I have a chunk of sharp cheddar cheese. If you can, always try to shred your own cheese because it doesn't have the coating over it. So it just melts better, it tastes better. All right, we're ready to put our cheese and our bacon into our eggs. Now, depending, I'm gonna kind of add a little bit at a time because I don't want it to be too thick in there. You still want it to be almost like an omelet. That's looking pretty good. I think we can put the rest of the bacon in there. Gonna add some salt and pepper, and then we'll get these poured into our molds. All right, just mixing the salt and pepper in there. Okay, so we'll see. This can get a little messy, so be forewarned. You want to fill them like a little bit under because they will kind of puff up as they cook. And the thing that's nice with these, they reheat really, really well. So they're perfect for meal prepping. So if you are not familiar with using the Instant Pot, it basically is a pressure cooker or like a pressure canner. Anyway, once I started using it and getting comfortable with it, I'm good. You can do lots of different things. There's cookbooks out there that'll teach you everything you need to know about these, but they're very easy to use. Pretty foolproof. So you can just hook your lid on there. Now this automatically comes with a little trivet. This comes with the initial purchase. all of the Instant Pots do. Now each model is a little bit different with what buttons they have. Now the premise of making these egg bites is you're making kind of like a pseudo sous vide. So if you're not familiar with that, basically it's kind of like a heater thing that goes into a bin of water that you can cook meats that way. So like say a lot of people will do that with like different roasts or steak and then take them out and sear them afterwards.
Vacuum sealed bag.
Yes, sorry. And a vacuum sealed bag so they're not like in the water. So that's kind of what you're mimicking. It's almost like steaming in this situation, but anyway, that's where the name comes from. So I'm just gonna put some water in here. You only need like just enough to kind of cover the bottom. This is a 2-cup bottle, so I'll just use the whole thing. So 2 cups or so in there. And then I don't think I can, well, maybe I can fit them with my hands. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so when you go to put your lid on your Instant Pot, it has this little valve here. So one side is for sealing, one side's for venting. You'll use that at the end after we cook, but for when you first put it on, you want to make sure it's in the sealing position. So you kind of can, sometimes these are a little tricky to get on. When you do it right, it'll sing like that. And then you lock it into place. So I made sure it's still on sealing. So these egg bites only take 9 minutes in the Instant Pot. So what I'm gonna do, you hit the pressure cook button and then you just add the plus to get up to the 9 minutes. And that's it. It'll kind of click and do some things, and then when it's ready to go, it'll start its thing. Okay, this is all done. It's starting to count up, which means it just is starting to naturally release the pressure. So it's been doing that for 3 minutes because I got caught up doing something else. So I'm just gonna hit cancel, which is gonna turn it off. So you have to release the steam. All right, it's time. They grow a little bit. Oh my, they really grew this time. Oh, I'm gonna need something to get that out of there. Look at that. They're beautiful. Ooh. Look at that little egg meatball. So let's cut her open. So perfectly cooked, still very moist. It has, you can see all the little bacon bits in there. The cheese has incorporated into it. Delicious and perfect and ready for breakfast. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, appreciate it. If you can give us a thumbs up on the video, that's much appreciated as well. And if you look down in the description, there are other ways that you can support our channel. So thanks so much for watching.